Today, I want to share something timeless. Over a century ago, James Allen, a British philosopher and writer, published a small but powerful book called As a Man Thinketh. It's not long, but it's deep. It's a reminder that our thoughts shape not just our mindset, but our destiny. Here's the very first paragraph of the book. The aphorism, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, not only embraces the whole of man's being, but is so comprehensive as to reach out to every condition and circumstance of his life. A man is literally what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of all his thoughts. Think about that. We are constantly surrounded by noise, negativity, complaints, criticism. Someone always has something to say about what you're doing, what you're not doing, what you should be doing. But the question is, are you letting all of that shape your identity, or are you shaping it from within? Because if you allow every outside opinion to sink in, your thoughts will reflect that noise. And eventually, so will your results. But if you guard your mind, if you choose to focus your thoughts on growth, purpose, and leadership, then your circumstances begin to change. You can't always control what others say or think. But Alan's message is simple and powerful. Your reality begins with your thinking, your character, your choices, your habits, your leadership. It all starts in the mind. If you don't protect your thoughts, the world will shape them for you. Now, here's the second paragraph, which brings that truth even closer to home. As the plant springs from and could not be without the seed, so every act of man springs from the hidden seeds of thought and could not have appeared without them. This applies equally to those acts called spontaneous and unpremeditated as to those which are deliberately executed. So every action, even the ones we think are spontaneous, starts with a seed, a thought. So when people act out of anger, fear, jealousy, or self doubt, those emotions didn't just appear, they were planted day after day through the thoughts they allowed to take root. And on the flip side, when leaders show up with clarity, decisiveness, and compassion, those are also the results of cultivated thought. Nothing happens in a vacuum. What you allow in your mind grows. So, if you're serious about changing your outcomes, you've got to change what you plant. Here's the challenge. What thoughts are you nurturing today? And are they aligned with the person you want to become? Thanks for listening. And we'll keep posting about James Allen and the book, one of my favorites.